Hi, hello, welcome to my review of the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Uh, Spoilers for this movie, and because I talk about spoilers, I talk about the end of the movie, so if you want to watch the movie, uh, skip away now. Alright, so earlier today, I went with my dad to watch this movie, and it was not something a critic would enjoy, I think, because it's very tied to the Mario franchise, and if you're like a film critic who has no knowledge of the Mario franchise, I think you would have a bad time with this movie. Fortunately for you, I am not a critic, and I love Mario, and I love this movie because it really does feel like it was made by Mario fans, and not corporate illumination. And anyway. I would say that this is the best Illumination movie. Not that that's really a high bar to clear, but it's still worth mentioning, I would say. But my favorite part of the movie had nothing to do with the movie itself, and had to do with the kid sitting behind us. Because when Bowser put on his wedding outfit, the kid behind us went, "Oh my God, Bowser became Mario Odyssey," and that was very funny. I was quoting that the entire time after we left the theater. And that was the best part of the movie experience. But the movie itself was very good too. That kid was a comedy genius right there, I would say. All right, so my first thing that we are going to talk about here is the characters, starting with Mario, Mr. Jumpman, voiced by the legendary Christopher Pratt. Uh, he's an actor I'm very mixed on personally. He's been in a lot of my favorite movies, like Guardians of the Galaxy, Lego Movie, like stuff like that. But he's never the standout actor with those. He's always like the main character in a lot of these movies, but he's never really like the standout actor, I would say. And this movie was completely the same. He was not the standout actor. He was kind of whatever, but he was serviceable. He was not terrible like that one trailer. Dear God, he did not say "Mushroom Kingdom, here we come." He did not say that, and I was very happy about that. He was pretty good. He only put on the Italian accent once, but that was for a joke, so it made sense. So that was good. But he was not the superior Mario brother, no. That would go to Luigi, played by Charlie Day. If you've not watched It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, watch it. It's such a good show. Charlie Day is one of the characters in that show, and he is my favorite character from that show. And I believe his performance is also the best, and he brought that same energy to Luigi. And now, Luigi is not in the movie that much. That's kind of my biggest gripe with his character. So, like, in the movie called The Super Mario Bros., he's one of the Mario Bros. And he's one of the characters with, like, I think one of the least amount of screen time, which is kind of weird. I'm not sure. I don't really have facts for that. I didn't time the screen time for every character, but that's just what I'm assuming. But, yeah, I wish I saw more of him, because Charlie Day as Luigi is probably the second best casting in this movie. Now you're wondering what the best casting is. Obviously, it's Jack Black as Bowser. Everyone's talking about him. He's the funniest character in the movie. He has, I'd say, enough screen time, though personally I would like to see him a bit more. Because, like, it's kind of weird how Mario and Bowser don't even meet until, like, the end of the movie. But, they're obviously aware of each other's existence. I find it hilarious that Bowser was, like, trying to be in love with Peach, because that's, like, if you know your Mario lore, that's kind of what it was supposed to be. That's what he's been trying to do, kidnapping Peach. And I find it was like really funny how Jack Black portrayed him, like he was like obsessed. And the song, the Peaches song, this is the best movie song I have heard since Blame Canada in the South Park movie. That is a very big thing, except, I mean, I only just watched the South Park movie last week, so it's not really a fair comparison, but both these songs are really good. But yeah, the Peaches song is really good, really good song. I was gonna say it's a really good movie. This is not a movie; it is a song. I like how they brought it back in the end and with like more lyrics. But Jack Black is very vocally talented. I've found, which is I was gonna say surprising, but he's in a band, so it's not that surprising. Speaking about Peaches, let's move on to Princess Peach, a character who I am very happy did not go the Captain Marvel route. I was thinking that they were gonna go this Captain Marvel route, where I feel like a lot of Hollywood, like nowadays, try to like portray their characters as strong and independent, while also making that their only personality. Which is I think it's important to have if you're gonna have a woman character, you should make them strong, the characters I think. But with movies like Captain Marvel, they kind of forget to give their female characters personalities. Name one personality trait Captain Marvel has. Yeah, you thought? Yeah, no, I don't even know either. Um, and I thought they were gonna go the Captain Marvel route based on the trailers, but no, I was actually really surprised. Princess Peach is probably my third favorite character, I'd say, behind Luigi and Bowser. She's funny. She has a very good personality, I think, with being very feisty almost, while also just a very kind person as well. And this is also not taking away from the fact that she is indeed a strong woman character, which Hollywood, I feel tries to not give their women characters personalities because I guess they'll think it's taking away from the strong aspect, which is stupid. I think if you're gonna have a strong character, you should have them have a strong personality as well. That way, they leave a mark and not be like Captain Marvel, which nobody remembers that movie. All right, and then Toad, he's annoying. I don't want to talk about him. All right, so we're gonna move on to the story now. I had a few problems, especially in the opening when the minions were there. I got immediate eye cancer, and I did not recover immediately because the first part of the movie mostly took place in Brooklyn, which I'm a New Yorker. I have enough of Brooklyn. I do not like Brooklyn. I'm kidding. I'm more of a Queens guy, but I don't really care about Brooklyn. It's fine. It's fine. But my main issue with Brooklyn was that it took too long to get to the Mushroom Kingdom. They spent too much time in Brooklyn. In the boring human worlds, really. Though I liked a lot of the references. We'll get to some of them, like Pauline later. But like I said, I'm also a Queens guy too, so yeah. Alright, so the story was kind of bare bones, I think. This is another reason why I don't think critics would like it very much. The movie is very loosely plotted, and some scenes drag on, like I said, with Brooklyn, and some scenes are really quick, like the Rainbow Road stuff. I feel it was really quick, I thought. So it's kind of weird pacing, and the story itself didn't really have much substance to it. It's just Luigi stuck in Bowser Land, and Bowser wants to take over world. That's pretty much it. But oh yeah, it also impressed Peach too, I guess. But that's more like a character stuff, not really the story. It's very linear, I would say. But I actually like that. Usually I wouldn't in a movie, but it allows for more time for the stuff that the Mario fans are here for, which is the stuff I'm getting into that very increased the movie a lot. I feel and you would enjoy this if you're a Mario fan. And also the linear plot, it also mirrors the Mario games, which also have very linear plots a lot of the time. So it almost made you feel like you were watching a Mario gameplay or something, you know? I thought that was strong and very clever what they did there, with it being kind of a bare bones story. Obviously, that causes a little bit of problems, but personally, I can easily look past those as I like what they did. The Mario references, like I said before, these are really good. I like a lot of these references. I got dopamine when I saw Diddy Kong. I got more dopamine when I saw Peach using her glider and her cart. I got a lot of dopamine from Pauline at the beginning. That was cool. You want to know what did not give me dopamine? The fact that they did not even mention my friends, Funky Kong, Waluigi, and Daisy. They're my three favorite Mario characters. They weren't even mentioned. Maybe Funky Kong was. I don't know. It was kind of weird. They mentioned a lot of Donkey Kong Country stuff and didn't talk about Funky Kong. Maybe he was there and I just missed him. I don't know. But Waluigi and Daisy definitely went out in the movie. I was very sad about. It could have just been in the background or something. You didn't have to cut them out entirely. I'm okay. I'll recover. But yeah, anyway, I'm kidding. Obviously, I don't care much. That would have been fun, but no, I don't mind. But yeah, the movie's good. I would give it out of 5. I'd give it a 3.5, which is very good, by the way. like that's in between. Like 3 is like a movie that I like, and 4 is like a movie that I would rewatch a lot and like think is a very strong movie. Mario Bros. Movie, it's not a very strong movie, but I enjoy it a lot as a Mario fan. That is what I would say. Thank you for watching my review.